I'm going to upgrade the cheapest FPV drone. The first upgrade is less than $4 and it's new propellers. Decent props in their own will make the quad handle a lot better, reduce prop wash, as well as the turbulence created by those horrible chunky prop. There are 3 stages of upgrades. Stage number 1 is under $25, stage number 2 under $50, and stage number 3 under $100. Next up is a battery pad to keep the battery stuck nice and snug, preventing it sliding all over the carbon fiber frame. This will help stop the battery ejecting when you crash, which also then pulls on the power leads. Speaking of power leads, a free upgrade we can do is use a cable tie, some came in the packet, to tie down the power leads to the frame. This stops the leads pulling on the ESC and breaking in a crash, which means we can make our hardware more durable and last longer. Time for the free upgrades. One free way to get the best out of the cheapest FPV drone is tuning it. First, we're going to upgrade the ESC firmware to Blue Jay, which will allow the flight controller to filter out the motor's RPM noise and make it much smoother to fly. Second, we're going to update the flight controller's firmware to Betaflight 4.3 and apply one of the preset tunes. For this, we're going to be using the Superfly 5-inch freestyle tune and also some RC smoothing. Between new props, Blue Jay ESC firmware, and a preset tune from Betaflight 4.3, this should dramatically increase the performance of the cheapest FPV drone. Level 2 upgrades for under $50. One of the easiest ways to improve the video quality is using a decent antenna. But which antenna we choose comes down to how we spend our money on our big ticket item. For the big ticket upgrade, you get to choose either A, a new camera, or B, a new video transmitter. If you're going to choose to upgrade the camera, I go with the Foxeer Razer, which has a 1200 TVL resolution. Because this is an analog camera, it uses TV lines and not pixels. This would almost double the camera resolution and improve the quality of the videos in your goggles immediately. $19 for the Foxeer Razer. If you choose to upgrade the video transmitter, you'll also have improved video quality, but that comes from having a higher power output, which means you shouldn't get as much breakup when you're flying in and around objects. Now we're going to go with the SpeedyBee TX800 plus antenna combo for $30. You could also get this for $24 without the antenna. Now we need to make a decision on our VTX antenna. If you went with the Foxeer camera upgrade, I would now purchase an SMA to UFL cable for $3. This will open up a lot of choices for antennas, and I go with the TrueRC OCP 5.8 SMA antenna in right-hand polarization for $13, bringing our total spend to $16. If you choose to upgrade the camera first, the shopping cart looks a little like this. Total spent $47.18. If you chose the SpeedyBee VTX with the antenna combo, your total comes in at $42.18. Level 3 upgrades for under $100. This is where you're going to use both a new camera and a new video transmitter in your upgrades. A quick check-in at the budget so far. Now we've leveled up the cheapest FPV drone, let's go see how it flies.
One thing about the Betaflight 4.3 tunes is they're meant to be a starting point for you to then go and adjust to your build. However, if you didn't want to go through and do any adjustments, you're going to end up with a great performing quad. You can see as we do these punch out maneuvers and then we arrest into what would be the prop wash, we're not getting any prop wash at all. It's sitting in nice and lightly. Also on these punch outs, we're not getting any bobbles as well. So it means that the PID controller is performing as it should. Then when we hit these tight turns, it's feeling nice and locked in. Snap rolls, there's no bounce back. It's performing as it should. It's going to be a great performing quad straight off the bat, and you don't really need to do anything more to get a great flying FPV drone. I'm also flying this with a full-size GoPro, so that in a sense should give you an idea of just how good the tune is.
There would be some extra things that I'd also do to definitely level up your drone. 2 more bags of props because you can't get enough of these. A 3D printed universal GoPro mount for $10, upgraded battery straps for $8, and then the total comes in at $93.36. Under the $100 mark. Our overall spend comes to $177 or $152 without the extra goodies.